Good morning, everyone. I'm Katie Nolan, bringing you all the headlines that you need to know for Monday, October 29th. Today we've got a hurricane a-coming, and apparently you can sue your wife for being ugly and win. All that and more right here on your Guyism Speed Round. So the number one news that everybody's talking about is Hurricane Sandy, who's apparently not to be fucked with. In general, everybody's just so excited about it. Specifically Bloomberg, who was probably sporting a boner during a press conference yesterday. You know, Mondays are tough. Thought maybe it would make your day a little easier if I showed an extreme close-up of Bloomberg's crotch. No? Well, you're welcome. Currently, I'm in the process of getting everything I need for the week out of my basement apartment in the middle of the storm so that I don't get flooded. So prepare yourselves not only for this hurricane, but a week of speed rounds that may take place in strange locations. Cops raided a man's apartment in Buffalo last week and found pot chocolate, pot hard candy, 640 pot lollipops, and 5 pounds of regular old pot. So if you don't have plans for Wednesday, maybe we should all head up to Buffalo and go trick-or-treating. You wouldn't even need a costume. You just go dressed as ourselves, and the people of Buffalo would be like, look, normal people. A Thai couple has opened a business in San Francisco where for about $350 you can get slapped in the face. The therapist, Tata, says it's good for removing wrinkles and making your skin firmer. If getting slapped in the face by a woman who willingly takes your money makes you have no wrinkles, wouldn't all married people just have the best skin ever? Think about it. Oh yes, give me money and I slap you in the face, that makes you like a little baby. Little baby have great skin. Do you like this? I still have my Hulk-themed nails from this weekend. P.S. I'm covered in lots of residue of self-tanner all over myself. But whatever, it was totally effective and awesome. Brother, what you gonna do when self-tanner runs wild on you? A couple of trolls tried to pull off a hoax convincing Bieber fans that the pop star had been diagnosed with cancer and they should shave their heads in support. Unfortunately, it was unsuccessful. But if you'd like to support Bieber anyway, in his rise to fame as a prepubescent girl, I could probably give you some suggestions on what you should shave. In a recent press conference, Christina Aguilera says that she doesn't read blogs anymore because they're just full of hate from buttfuck people. And words, and sentences, and things that require reading. And there isn't a mirror where I can just look at my face and tell myself how great I am. So why would I involve myself in that? The Chinese government has completely blocked the New York Times website in their country because they say that it smeared one of their leaders. And if we don't like what you have to say, we're just not going to listen to you. Turns out China and Christina Aguilera have a lot more in common than just being packed and bitchy. Jessica Biel has announced that she will in fact be taking her new husband Justin Timberlake's last name, making her, obviously, Jessica Timberlake, and making it extremely awkward when she names her kid Batmo. Spanish shepherds led a flock of over 2,000 sheep through the streets of Madrid on Sunday to make a statement in defense of ancient grazing rights that are being threatened by urban sprawl. It's always good to rally people behind your cause by completely inconveniencing their lives with your cause. That idea is bad. Almost as bad as that joke. A man in northern China who divorced his wife earlier this year and then sued her for being ugly has won that lawsuit. I don't like to spend too much time explaining stories, but like this one's insane, and I think you need to know the backstory. They had a kid together, and then the guy saw the kid and was like, this kid is so ugly. It's not possibly either of our kids. This kid is disgusting. So at first he accused her of cheating, and then she broke down and was like, no, I didn't cheat, but I spent $100,000 to make myself look attractive before I met you. So then he was like, oh, so I married someone that doesn't look like this. I wouldn't have married you. So then he won money for that. Well, at least, you know, now he can maybe get married again. Because he was certainly not going to win any women over with his sparkling personality. But $120,000 should definitely help. A 45-year-old man in Mexico born with one testicle significantly smaller than the other had a chin implant placed in his sack to make them even. Well, that's one way to make sure there's always a chin nestled in your balls. Paul McCartney is defending Yoko Ono, saying it wasn't her fault that the Beatles broke up, it was actually their new manager's fault. That was nice of you, Paul. Unfortunately, it was like 50 years too late. Like, no one's gonna start saying, oh, that new girlfriend of yours is like the Beatles' new manager after their old manager died, who totally broke up she's Yoko Ono. And that's gonna do it for your speed round, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please do me a favor, click the like button, comment down below, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel. And if you haven't laughed yet, I'll throw a link in the description to a video that will make you do so. Enjoy your Mondays. Good luck with Hurricane Sandy. I hope you survive. And if I survive, I'll be right back here tomorrow with more headlines that you need to know. The other thing is the only food I have in this house comes to me by way of delivery people. So I'm not gonna, if I get stuck here, no one's gonna ride their little bike over to bring me dumplings. I'm just gonna go stay somewhere where somebody has food and can prepare it for me. And I might even make them get on a bike and ride it over to where I am on the couch, because authenticity is something that I value.